So change in origin. So suppose that you have a coordinate system, and let's assume there's a point, say x comma y over here. Then you might know this distance will be y, obviously, and this will be x, right? Assuming that this point, this origin, is actually situated on 0 comma 0. Now, what actually happens in change in origin, that this point, which we are assuming at 0 comma 0, is actually shifted to some other place. Let's say this point will shift here. Okay, so this will be the x coordinate here on this point, and this will be the y-axis. Sorry, axis, not coordinate. Let's say the new origin is alpha distance from the y-axis, and beta distance from the x-axis. Okay, so this point with respect to this origin will be something like minus negative alpha comma beta. All right. So the question which you will face regarding this topic is actually finding the new coordinate of this point, this origin point, original point that we had, which we named x comma y. So let's say what's the change in the coordinate of this point itself. Now, as we took the origin as minus alpha comma beta, with respect to this point, as you will notice that this distance, actually the x distance, is now the new x distance. Let's name it x dash with respect to the new origin. This is the coordinate of x, will be actually equal to this much distance, which is obviously x, plus alpha, which we have shifted the origin. So x dash, the total distance of this point from the origin in axis is actually x plus alpha. So we have a new coordinate of x axis as x plus alpha. Never mind, I stuck sometimes. Never mind. Okay, so let's talk about the new y coordinate. Okay, so initially we have y coordinate as y, which was at a distance y from this origin along y-axis. Now, if you talk about the new y coordinate, is actually not very far from this axis. Okay, so how do we calculate like how much is left? All right, so when you travel from this coordinate, this axis, I'm sorry, from this x-axis, if you travel upside, how much you will travel? You will not travel the whole y distance. You will actually travel y minus beta, because origin is beta distance closer to this point. So this distance will also be beta, as you might know. Also I want to point out the new origin have axis parallel to the initial axis, so that's why this is beta and this is also beta. Now this distance will come out to be y minus beta, so you'll get this. So the new y coordinate will be actually y minus, actually this time, beta. Okay, so alright, so we want to make a formula of that. If we know the new point is at alpha comma beta or any general point, we can directly find out what is the new coordinate of the initial point. So to do that, actually we need to simplify this. As you might know, you will be getting confused that x is actually x plus alpha, and new y coordinate is actually y minus beta. So at once it doesn't make any sense, but if you think about it, like as I took it minus alpha, let me be clear. Okay, so first of all, is this distance is actually x minus something, first of all, because this coordinate is minus x, right? So I can write this as x, similar to this one, like x minus, and the coordinate itself, which is minus alpha. So what I get in the result is also x plus alpha. So this result and this result is always the same. So by this, I think I solved the most of the question. Like our new origin coordinate was minus alpha comma beta, and here also we have minus alpha and beta as coordinate. So at the end, what you get is that the new x coordinate of this point will be actually equal to the initial value of x subtracted by the x value of the new origin. So x coordinate of the new origin. Similarly for the y1, sorry, the y dash is actually equal to the initial y value minus y coordinate of the new origin. Alright, so there you go. Thanks for watching.